Throughout the years, artists have redesigned characters for various reasons, representation, for unused potential, and other reasons, but regardless of the reason, we still can make mistakes. Such as me, who made a redesign video without too much thought. So, in this video, I'll be redoing those mistakes and seeing if I can fix my wrongs with these redesigns of outdated characters. But before we do that, here's a few things to keep in mind. 1. I am a hobby artist, not a student nor professional. Because of that, we shall not be drawing in the same style of the show or movie, as this is for character design practice and for fun. Number 2. I am African American, some design elements were inspired by what I wanted as a black child growing up. Number 3. I am no way saying that I am better or greater than the professional character designers in these various animation studios. I simply believe that there is missed potential in representation for these characters. Now, let's get on to the video. Firstly, since I already showed this design on my shorts, I'll quickly go over this one. The horse from Disney's Fantasia. Sunflower, a black horse servant serving white pony princesses. Yeah, it's not subtle. The original idea for my older piece of art was drawing this character as a princess akin to the other ponies. During this, I was blissfully unaware that Sunflower was a child. I was quickly informed after the releasing of this redesign. I simply thought she was further pushing as a caricature. As well, people were unhappy that she did not appear to be an adult. Alongside, she had more straight hair. I quickly went to fix this here. I gave her knots instead. Alongside, made her tail a braid. People were also upset that the horse anatomy in the drawing was poor, so I studied some horses to fix that up. Another thing was bows. Bows are beautiful. I love them, you probably do, but for older black characters, they have been shown to be degrading to primarily black women, usually on the ends of braids and excessive bow amounts. I also covered her chest in flowers for no reason other than I don't like getting shot down by social medias for supposed nudity. This happened to me, by the way, with the same exact drawing. I'm serious. TikTok shot me down for this drawing. Pardon me if I'm incorrect, but she's a child. Anyways, I gave her the earrings that she had from the movie as a little flair. Alongside, there's nothing wrong with them. I tried giving her a childlike appearance by giving a bigger head, rounder features with less lines. Someone had requested for a black coat for her. Surprisingly, people were very attached to this character, which I was pretty shocked to. So I hope I did her justice here. Just let me know what you guys think. Next up is Garter Belt from Panty and Stocking. This one was not favored. Which, to be fair, I did not like it that much either. In all honesty, while drawing the first one, I was experiencing burnout. The anatomy was jank and the colors were not it. Speaking of, people were unhappy that I changed the colors of his clothes, so I repaired it quickly, especially about the eyes people were unhappy with. I changed his eye colors to be green because that's what I had. But while making this, I realized that you really shouldn't indulge your own wants onto a character, especially on a redesign. Self-inserts are fine, but for a redesign it's different, you know? Akin to the last time, I gave him a square and circular character design. I also made sure to show his features more, and the face primarily. The main thing I really added was the scarf primarily, because, well, I know it's style, but why does his hair grow onto his face like a parasitic monster? He doesn't even have a forehead. I can't even put a dot on that shit, okay? I know Panty and Stocking has their own style. Some things may be exaggerated, but there was a backlash to it, and they could have simply fixed the colors on his face for season 2, but sadly, they did not. Unfortunate common anime false portrayal of black individuals. People were confused on why Garter Belt was bad rep, and in all honesty, I did not describe it correctly. Firstly, for Garter Belt in particular, his depiction does not look like an actual black person. His nose is a pink shade for some reason, instead of matching his skin tone. The next reason is how they did their lips, which, how anime portrays black lips is a debated thing. Some like it, some hate it. Personally, I lean to the latter. Why do people dislike it? Because it makes them stand out so differently from the other characters. Personally, it's why people disliked Crone so much, because she stood out terribly from characters. Alongside, they used her racial features to make her scary, not her expressions like Isabel. And in Panty and Stocking, they have paper-thin lips except for the black characters in the show, which feels unfitting. Also, mentioning this again, His afro is literally melting into his head, plus it looks like a giant blob. Brief mention, I am not redoing Sambo and Hannah because I think that was the best one I did, albeit out of place in my prior video due to the fact I attempted on recreating the Sanrio style. Anyways, here's the updated garter belt. Tell me how you guys liked it, or not. Let me know down below. Last one is Sister Crone from The Promised Neverland. She was one of the first characters I had in mind for this, due to the fact she had a controversy for ages, primarily more so in the manga, which I wholeheartedly agree with because... What is this? Seriously, what is this? This is a prime example on how to not make a black character creepy without demeaning them or belittling them. For example, Jordan Peele's movie Us was able to do such things easily without making racist depiction or mocking their characters. Which, yes, I hear you saying, but fan, that's a live action movie. Yeah, but understanding what makes it so good and how it works can go a real long way. Why Sister Crone doesn't work, as a rep at least, is because her art is using her nose and lips as a creepy figure, while other characters simply need the lighting and a scary glare to show that they're scary. I liked her in the anime. I don't think she's as bad there. I think her story is solid, but the art direction could have been better in both manga and anime. I have never watched live action, nor ever will, so don't ask me about that one. As for this drawing, it's more of a redo of my last one. I think her design mostly leans into the Mamy stereotype, which, in all honesty, I think Pokemon does a really good job of correcting their mistakes on this, by simply having the character not wear the apron all the time. Since with this lore, it's crucial for her to wear it, there's not much you can do besides that. Also, I tried to make her less skinny than I did in my previous version, which was not the intent I had, so I tried fixing it up here. I am incredibly sorry for that. It was more so as if Sister Crone fit into the Promised Neverland style, but it came off as erasure. And with that, here's the final. Once again, more of a redraw than a redesign. Last but not least is Mamy Two Shoes from Tom and Jerry. Admittedly, even though I grew up on this show, I completely forgot about this character until one of my friends brought her up. This character was voiced by the late Queen Lillian Randolph, a black woman who was a prominent figure in radio alongside acting. This character is obviously a stereotype, a caricature, and, well, racist. I mean, her name literally is Mamy. Although we never see her face until one episode if we pause right. Yeah, that's not good. Blackface once again, and unfortunately the only good side to this character is that she was played by a black woman. Now, you all may be wondering, why did she play a racist role? In the olden days, black people were not given the options to really choose. They had to take the scraps given to them, even if it hurt. At the end of the day, people had to pay for food, shelter, and warmth. Especially for Lillian, who had her children she needed to take care of. So, for this character, I am not even looking at the Tom and Jerry caricature for reference. I'm making a new character in honor of her, based off her looks and dresses, and she was beautiful, so I wanted to show that. For this design, I was inspired by an outfit the voice actress actually wore when she was in her elderly age. It had pretty yellows and oranges, it was perfect. Alongside, just gave her a few accessories she had in photos such as pearl earrings and necklaces. I think this turned out to be cute. What do you guys think? Let me know down below, once again. Now, we're done with all that. Let me know if you thought these were a lot better than the last ones, I hope so. Thank you all who offered fair critique to my last video, and thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a good day. And remember, watch Transformers 1